Today I will be doing an unboxing of the Titanfall 2 Vanguard Collector's Edition, and I pre-ordered this from Best Buy. And if we turn it around here, we'll be able to see what it includes. It includes the helmet, a couple patches, a headlight, a laser pointer, dog tags, a notepad over here, the Vanguard scarf, and most importantly the helmet. That's a big thing for me, as you can see that it lights up, and this little part for the targeting system also lights up. So let's go ahead and unbox this today. So we'll go ahead and start by lifting up this tab right here. So as we lift it up, and then we turn it on this side, because this is the top apparently. So then after we pull this up, scoot that back out of the way, we'll be revealed with some packing foam, probably to keep the helmet and other things from breaking. And I don't know if you can see that very well, but it says Titanfall 2 Vanguard Edition right here. And the first thing that you see is this black book right here, so let's go ahead and pull that out. And you see that it has the picture of the Titanfall helmet, and it says Titanfall 2. Also on the sides it does as well. And this looks like it has two little tabs right here, and you open it up as such, and there's that. Looks like the patch fell down from up here, but you get what's going on. It has the dog tags, here's the scarf, the notebook, and the other patch. So let's go ahead and open this, take off the plastic. And here is each of the individual patches here. Here's that one, the Frontier's Finest. And then here's another one that says Ion. So those are the patches. And the dog tags. We have two dog tags connected to a chain here. Let's see. Here's what it says on the dog tags. Jack Cooper, which is the main character in the game. And it says the same on this side. And there's a little button right here that you can slide up and down. And if you push that, out shoots a USB stick. So this can be used as a memory card as well to store whatever you need to. So those are the dog tags. Let's see, we have the notebook right here. Just a picture of Titanfall 2 there. And if we open it up right here from the top, we'll be able to pull out a little notebook with a pin right there. Just clipped to the side. And they put in this nice little box for us. So then the last thing that we need to do is take a look at this scarf right here. And let's see, here's the opening right here. Go ahead and pull this out real quick. Piece of cardboard probably to keep it flat. And as we just keep unfolding this, look like it unfolds all the way like that, so it's pretty much see-through, as you can see. But it is quite large, and you could use it for whatever you want. But that's the scarf part, and let's see what else they include here. Looks like they also include some type of Velcro strips. I assume that's either for the helmet or for the scarf here if you wanted to wear both of them together. And then here's the Titanfall Collector's Edition. It just tells you how to operate the helmet and everything by pressing buttons on the side. So let's go ahead and open this up. It'll probably tell you how to put in the batteries as well. Okay, so it's just telling you about all the parts that light up. There's a button, and the button for the light as well, and where to put the batteries right in here in this side, this part of the helmet. And it tells you where you can put the patches and everything like that. That may be what the Velcro is for actually. there's the laser pointer that they're telling you about, and then this side creates sound. So you put batteries in one side, and then you press it for sound and lights for the other side. And it does include a stand as well, so that's what it's showing you there. And then there's an adjuster for the back part, so it adjusts to just about anyone's head. So that was inside right behind where the scarf was, along with this Velcro right here. So we can put all of this stuff aside for now. And now we can get to the most important thing, which is the helmet, at least for myself. So we can pull this part up, and as you can see a little bit better in the light, it says Titanfall 2 Vanguard Edition in case you couldn't see it before. So we'll go ahead and move that half away. And it's just styrofoam, so nothing too big there. And this is the helmet inside of this big box, along with the lights and everything. And what's also nice is that they include batteries. So they include button batteries for one, I think it's for the laser pointer over there, but they include button batteries. They also include about 2 or 3 packs of these, just the cheap batteries, but it's nice that they did include batteries so that when you do open it, you don't have to go buy batteries. So we have the batteries. We also have the stand here. So this pole is metal. I don't know if you could hear that, but it's made out of metal, so it'll be very sturdy. And then it says Titanfall 2 here. So all you pretty much do for the stand is just push that together like that, and then you have the stand for your helmet. Next, we have the laser pointer, which is right here. And this is how it slides onto the helmet. This is exactly what it looks like. And if you press this button, it'll turn on, as you can see right there. And it looks like just a red light, but it's supposed to be a laser pointer for like aiming in the game if you do play Titanfall 1 or now Titanfall 2. So you just press that again to turn it back off. And now we can go over here and get the flashlight attachment. Same thing as the laser pointer. And you can press either one of these buttons in order to turn it on. And there you go, there's the light. It's quite bright. And you just press it again to turn it off. And that's all for that part. So we'll put that over here. And now for the main attraction. The helmet. The Vanguard helmet. Here it is. And as you can see, if I slowly turn around, this is where the batteries would go, and then this is where you press to light up both the face mask and the targeting system right here. And these are the tracks that you put the laser pointer and the flashlight on. And there's a little button back here to turn that on. And as I'm just turning around, it is quite detailed. It is made out of plastic, but it is a heavy-duty plastic. And this is where you would press for the lights or the sounds. And this looks like you can mount some type of camera or something here, right here. But this is pretty much what it looks like. And this is the Jack Cooper helmet from the Titanfall 2 game that's coming out. It also has some type of a head and neck wrap right here. And if I can get the light just a little bit, here I'll use the flashlight so you guys can see better. You can kind of see where you would put your head and everything inside of the helmet. And let's see here. And that, right down there, that little black circle, is where the stand goes so that you can display the helmet either on a shelf or something like that without having to set it down and scratching up the plastic. So that is the unboxing, and I'll put batteries in and everything to show you guys how it works, and we'll see how it goes from there. Okay, so probably the easiest thing to do first, according to the instructions here, I have them right down here, I'm following them along. And let's see, you can choose either the laser pointer or the flashlight to start with, but you'll need a small Phillips screwdriver in order to take this screw out. And this is where the 3 button batteries that are included go right here, so that the laser pointer does light up, so you can use it after you open the box and everything. And the flashlight, it includes one of these, I think these are AAAs. Yes, they're AAAs. It'll include one of these AAAs, and it's about the same thing for the laser pointer. It has a little screw right there that you can undo, and this whole thing pops off. You slide the little battery in, and you're done. Then the flashlight works just like that. So let's go ahead and put them on the sides of the helmet. And it's pretty much like what a weapon attachment would look like, only on a helmet. So if we turn it to the side, as I've said before, there are two tracks right here. So all you need to do is line it up like that and push this in, and it'll lock in to the little grooves that are right down here. So then it'll be on the helmet just like that, and it stays on there pretty good. It is plastic, so again, don't be too rough with it. And then as we get the laser pointer right here, we can go onto the other side. You can put them on either side that you want. I'm just choosing one to show you guys of how it looks. And then we'll turn this so that we'll line it up, and we'll push this in just like that. So now that we have both of them on, this is kind of what the helmet looks like. It may not be too bright because of the lights that I have going on here, but this is essentially how it would look. And we'll go ahead and put the batteries in the helmet next. So let's go ahead and turn these off for now just to save the battery, because again, they're probably not that great. And let's see, according to the instructions, this is the battery case right here, so that is probably for this side. And it requires the 3 AAAs. We only have 3 AAAs left, so obviously we'll use the rest of them. And then after we put the batteries in, we'll press the button on this side. Turn it around so you can see it. This right here, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's making a clicking noise. And that's for the lights for the tracker, or for the aiming thing. And then also for this blue visor that lights up right here. And if we press on this other button right here, it does include some type of audio track or some type of sound, probably lines from the video game or something from Jack Cooper, but we'll just have to find out. So I will take this part off right here, because that's what it takes for the batteries. And you just pull it toward you, and it just pops out like that. Just little tabs right here. And if I bring it closer, you guys will see that you do have another tiny Phillips screwdriver. They're all the same size, so if you have just one tiny Phillips, you'll be able to take all 3 of the battery casings off in order to put the battery on. So let's go ahead and take this off and put in the batteries. Alright, so I've got my smaller screwdriver, and this is about the size that you'll need, just like right there. And if you don't have a small one, I actually did get this from way back when I used to have Tech Decks, which is the miniature skateboards, and most kits include the little screwdriver like this, so that's where that came from. But anyway, let's go ahead and take this panel off right here. So we just put the screwdriver in, obviously, and just start unscrewing. And just put our finger in here, and it seems like it's almost loose. So I'll go ahead and take that off then. There we go. And as you can see, it includes the spot for the 3 AAA batteries, which I have all right here. And so we will go ahead and put those in. Just make sure that you do line it up. Again, batteries only go in one way correctly. So let's put them all in like that. There's 2. And let's put in the 3rd right here. Okay, so all the batteries are in. We'll put the cover back on and screw this shut right here. Oops. There we go. Just like that. Okay, that's tight. And then we can put this little clip thing back on right here. Just like so. Making sure not to break any of the plastic. And it only just sits on there, it doesn't push in all the way. There is a little gap there, but that's what the helmet's supposed to look like. So if we zoom out again here, real quick. Alright, so So now, if I press the button on this side, it should light up the helmet and possibly the targeting system. So let's go ahead and see. There we go. And that's what it looks like. I'll turn off the lights so I'll have a night picture as well as in the light. But as you can see, it's pretty bright, and you're able to tell when it's on and off. So let's press the little button up here on the back, and there's the targeting system. That also lights up right there. And let's see what happens when we play the audio right here. Alright, so if you didn't hear that, I will go ahead and try to bring it closer, and hopefully it'll play more clear for you guys.
Accessing file on mercenary Coben Blast. He is a war criminal wanted by the militia, commonly employed by the IMC. Bliss was responsible for the death of my previous pilot, Captain Lastimosa.
That's the second line, and let's see if it replays that first line again for you guys.
Understood. I have added hot streak to my vocabulary. I have had numerous hot streaks within the past 38 standard hours.
Alright, so apparently it has multiple lines. I only thought that it had one. Let's see what else it will give us.
Establishing neural link. Pilot, I advise against turning yourself over to the IMC. Voice pattern analysis indicates they are lying. I detect sarcasm.
So most of these lines are from the video game themselves. So if you do play the video game, you will understand that that is BT, which is the name of the Titan that is now Jack Cooper Titan due to the death of the past Titan's pilot. So Jack Cooper is upgraded to a pilot in the game. So if you want to watch the trailer or something like that, I'll include some stuff either after this or some links in the description so you guys can check that out and that you understand what exactly is going on. But let's go ahead and turn everything on here just to see what it would look like with everything on. And there we go. That is what the helmet looks like. So I'll put it on a stand and take a couple clips to show you guys how it looks like with the lights on and then with the lights off, but I'll have it on the stand over there so that it's easier to turn around and show you guys from all angles.